Michaela Vernava for NESN Fuel. I'm joined by Rodney Fetters, Roush Fenway Racing pit crew coach. Rodney, I want to talk to you about your duties on race day. As far as delegating tasks to your crew, how does the day go for you?
Each crew member has their specific job, whether you're a tire changer, tire carrier, or jack man. We've practiced it all week to come here to New England to do really good pit stops. After the race is over, I will look at all the film. There's 44 points of time in each 4-tire pit stop that we analyze. Hopefully it's somewhere around the 12-second or less range to know that we did a really good job for Bubba Wallace and his Auto Lotto team. Then when we get on the plane tomorrow after the Cup race, everybody gets to look at their film. We have iPads that everybody has in their seat. So you get to digest exactly what just happened in the last 2 days. It's fresh, it's immediate, it's no different than the NFL. The New England Patriots do the exact same thing. That's a lot of where we got the ideas from. It's from the NFL and from the great teams here in New England to see that, because when you know what just happened, you can digest where the problems were. And then also what you did right. And then on Mondays, we always have meetings to go through that. So the things we did right, we want to keep those going, and we want to keep them going really, really well and even get better at them. The things we may have done wrong or the mistakes that we made, we want to clean those up, because we're going to get to do all these again next week.
Clearly takes a lot of strategy. And what is the interaction like between the pit crew and with the driver? Do you ever get any feedback from Bubba?
Every Monday, Bubba's in there with us, and he holds us accountable for the pit stops that we do, and we hold him accountable for how he's driving and putting it on pit road for us. It's a great relationship because everybody's in the same room, and you have to look at the person. It's not a text message, it's not an email, it's not a phone call. You have to look the man in the eye and say whether you did or did not do a good job and explain why you didn't. And I love that accountability, especially from a young guy that's got a lot of talent like Bubba Wallace.
Do those conversations ever get heated if someone maybe didn't do so well during a race?
They can get heated, but it's in the spirit of competition. So it's never a bad conversation when it comes to we don't like you, you don't like us. It's always about making each other better, and I love that. And again, it's about accountability. And they can also get spirited and fun too, because if he does something goofy, we remind him of that, and if we do the same thing, he reminds us too. So it's all in good fun, but in the spirit of competition, it's never a bad conversation.
Well, as you said, this is much like the way NFL teams review their film. You do the same as far as strategizing, but when you talk about camaraderie, do you guys do any activities to sort of bond and make sure that you have a really strong team bond before you guys go into a race?
We're so close together all year long. You know, we have 42 weeks a year that we have this season of NASCAR, 39 events over those weeks. So we're together a lot. A lot of guys do it. A lot of teams that are the great ones, they'll go eat dinner together tonight, after the race, and they'll spend some time together talking about the pit stops. We don't have a lot for outside activities, playing golf and stuff like that together, because how busy our schedule is. But if you're on that wall and you're together as a pit crew, or you're here with your driver, we're all in this together, and it's all of us. It's not just one, it's all. So that camaraderie has to play into it, and it has to be about each other, not about one individual.
And if you're a football fan, you know that a quarterback needs to trust his receivers, just like Tom Brady trusts Julian Edelman. You see him always trying to get him the ball. What would you say the importance is of the word trust when your team's out there in a pit stop during a race?
Well, all of our jobs are on the line each and every week for the pit stops that we do. So we have to have a trust and a faith in Bubba. He's going to put it on the mark where we need it. He has to have a trust and a faith in us that we're going to do it as fast as we can and do it mistake-free. And again, it's accountability, it's camaraderie. That's the whole part of competition and being a team, because there's not just one person that makes a difference. Tom Brady does not make the difference. Julian Edelman does not make the difference. Rob Gronkowski can, because he is who he is as Gronk. But all of us working together in concert is what makes us all successful.
Rodney, we learned so much about your job and the rest of the pit crew. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.